If you are with somebody who doesn't validate your feelings, in fact, they completely turn it around on you, maybe intentionally or not intentionally, but either way, you express your feelings and it always somehow turns into a fight. We need to have a very serious conversation. I'm gonna try to keep calm. And
the reason why it turns into a fight is probably because you complain about it so often, it gets annoying, right? Guys, you ever been with a chick who's is constantly just nagging about something or just picking fights with you over some things that are just so mundane, right? And then it gets to a point where it just gets annoying and you shut off, right? And you just don't pay that person any mind anymore, right? Especially if you're married to them or if you're in a relationship, you just start to give that person a little bit of silent treatment. So because a lot of these modern women don't have any self-reflection, they can't look within themselves like, hey, is what I'm doing bothering him? Am I going too far with this? Maybe I need to back off a little bit. Yeah, because they don't have that type of introspection. They just put their foot on the gas and double down on their bad behavior.
I don't know how well that's going to work out. So, shut up and don't get mad. Because this one might piss you off. If you are a normal adult, like you can communicate your feelings very well.
Okay, this excludes her, in my opinion.
And you can also communicate them without fighting either. It truly doesn't make logical sense to me when I would communicate a feeling to somebody that I was with and the immediate answer wasn't, okay, how can I fix it?
First off, like, if she's coming at her partner like this and pointing and putting her hand in his face and getting up in front of him, I can see why anybody would get upset. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't date people like that. I have in the past, and I get annoyed real fast, and I just drop them real fast because I'm like, dude, if you can't just talk to me and just be chill and we can have just a conversation without you getting all emotional or like just flipping out on me and getting all triggered, we can't have a relationship, right? And clearly, I mean, yeah, her with the pointing, she just seems very like just passive aggressive. Just in her behavior. Who knows? Maybe she's Italian.
Because to be quite honest with you, that should be the immediate answer. But no. Instead, I got the, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Or I didn't do it intentionally to hurt you. I feel like you're being really sensitive about that. Wrong.
Jeez, man. Okay, wrong. Okay, your partner is allowed to have their opinion as well, and really as an adult, if you're mature, you go, okay, why do you feel that way? What have I done to make you think that, right? Explain. Right? I just had this big blow-up argument with my younger brother recently because we hadn't talked in a while, and for like 4 years, and he came over. We're at my parents' house actually, and like this huge blow-up happened, and he was like just kind of yelling, right? He was kind of yelling, upset, and I just told him, chill, whatever, we can talk like men, no need to yell, bruh. And guess what? He chilled out. We talked. I was like, okay, cool. And we talked. We patched things up. It was awesome. But you can't do that with the person's like totally crazy or irrational or not willing to have any introspection at all. And I did, and that's part of being mature. Is sometimes you just have to be the bigger person. You have to take the leadership role, and you have to just put your own ego aside and go, hey, what made you feel that way? What did I do that made you feel that way? And let's talk, right? Because then you're letting the other person know that you hear them, right? You're not just talking over them or yelling or throwing out personal attacks or ad hominems, right? Or insults. You're just like, you're going, hey, I'm hearing you, but let's have a conversation. Stop the ad hominems. Stop the personal attacks. Talk to me for real. Let's stick to the facts. Why do you feel this way, right? And then have that conversation. But what she's saying, like a lot of these females today, it's like, nope, I'm right, you're wrong, right? It's my way or the highway. Shut up, little man. That's really their attitude. And this is why women they don't do well in leadership roles. They don't do well as CEOs or leading a company. A lot of these companies go bust once they parachute a female CEO, right, into the C-level executive suite. The company just destroys itself because they just don't make good decisions. They lead with kind of like this iron fist, right? It's kind of like, I've got the power. Everybody shut up and listen to me. And if you don't, you're against me. You're a traitor. You know, that's their view of power. Whereas guys who are actual leaders, who are like, say, the CEO of these companies, that aren't parachuted in, but get that position by merit, by working their way up. These guys are actual leaders, where they'll listen to their employees, or they'll listen to the market, or they'll kind of look at things from a non-egotistical view, and they'll go, okay, what do we need to do here to bring up sales? What do we need to do here to bring up morale? Let's listen to our employees. Let's get some feedback from them. And I want to try to be a better boss, and I want to try to build a better company. I want to grow together. I mean, that's how leaders talk. But for these women who are in these positions, like, nope, I'm the leader. Hey, stop being so toxic, you men. If you don't listen to what I want exactly, you're the problem. I didn't do anything wrong. You know, and then they start crying if they don't get their way. I mean, yeah, they just make terrible leaders. But I'm not even surprised. Like, she's having issues with her man, and here she is complaining about it on social media. Yeah, that'll really patch things up.
And here's the thing: there are probably terms for it: gaslighting, manipulation, narcissism, whatever. I don't care what the words are.
I don't care what the words are. See? I mean, she's saying a whole lot right here. I mean, she's really exposing herself at this point of how she doesn't have the patience to listen to the other person. She doesn't even have the self-awareness to understand that, you know, not everybody is a mirror reflection of her, especially her partner. He's his own unique person with his own individual thoughts, wants, and needs. And until you can see that, you're always going to have this problem. She talked about being a narcissist. That's what narcissists do. They think everyone's a mirror reflection of them or should be exactly like them. And if they're not, you're a bad person. You're evil.
I don't care about the definition of what it is and what it isn't. Because what it is making me feel uncomfortable. What it is I don't feel heard.
Okay. Do you notice the key theme in her little rant here? Me, me, me. I. Me, I don't feel heard. Maybe you don't feel heard because you're not hearing other people. Right? Maybe if you tone it, and you can't hear people if you're yelling, by the way. Right? This is why I say, like, whenever I get into any argument with anybody, you know, whether it's like previous dating partners or family, and they start yelling, I'm like, okay, I'm out until you stop. Right? Until you calm down, we're not going to have a real conversation. Right? And again, you'll always, most times you'll have to play the part of the bigger person and get everyone to calm down and just push your own ego aside. It's called being an adult. It's called being a leader. It's called being an alpha male. But for what she's doing here, everything is about her. I could see, it's like, I mean, this chick, I could see her flipping out because you left the toilet seat up. Oh, you left the toilet seat up again? You're not being heard. And more pointing and more of this like hand gestures in your face. I can see that. It's a nightmare, man. If you've ever dated anybody like that, drop it in the comments below. Because I certainly have. I couldn't believe this. I mean, this chick I was really attracted to her too, and that really turned me off when she started basically acting like this chick. It's constantly in your face, and you can't even tell them that that's wrong or that you shouldn't do that or I don't like it, because they don't understand personal space, personal boundaries, right? They think everyone should be a mirror reflection of themselves.
What it is that you're putting yourself above me to be right instead of honoring my feelings.
There she is. She said it again. Honoring my feelings. I mean, where is this arrogance coming from? I wouldn't think so highly of myself where I'd be like, you're not honoring my feelings, right? I wouldn't, because I'd see that this person is their own unique individual self. And even if they weren't honoring my feelings, right? And I've had that a lot. I've had a lot of people not treat me very well in my life, just as you have, right? Just as you have. But instead of being a narc and trying to change that person into a version that makes you feel more comfortable, you just accept that person for who they are and go, okay, I'm not going to change them. That's them. They're a grown adult. But I can change my situation. I don't need to be in contact with this person. I don't need to continue talking to them. I could do my own thing. Or if you're in a marriage, hey, maybe we could keep our distance. Maybe we can, figure things out. But you're not going to do it if you're just like me. But I could see why she's having these problems.
I'm not going to do that. And here's the thing, if you engage in that type of behavior with them, if you keep going on and on about the same problem, and you literally express to them how you feel 100 different ways, stop. Don't over-explain it. That's how you're going to drive yourself crazy. That's how you're going to get into a vicious cycle of a relationship that's mentally going to destroy you. There should be no reason that the person that says they love you, that they want to marry you, they want to build a life with you, whatever, there should be absolutely no reason that after I communicate a feeling, your immediate response has to be, how can I fix this? Do you want to know why? Because as your partner, as somebody that you care about, why on earth would you do something that makes me uncomfortable, that compromises my safety?
Hold on a sec. I actually pressed pause by accident. So, yeah, you notice everything is about her. Right? I mean, she did not mention a single thing about this guy. Yeah, hey, FYI, if you're this dude, man, run. Don't commit yourself. Run. Don't marry this chick. Just run, dude, because you're seeing a glimpse of what she's going to be like before you get married. And as you guys know from my channel, I tell you, the best that a woman's ever going to treat you is in the beginning. So if this is the beginning, believe me, it's only going to get worse, not better. So, yeah, everything she says is about her, me, my feelings. Why wouldn't your automatic response be to validate my feelings? It's like, because maybe he's not built that way. Maybe he's not that type of person. And maybe you need to understand that he's his own person. And if you just want like a mirror image of yourself, go out there and find that, because that's not that dude. Right? I've had to have this own discussion with almost every chick girlfriend that I ended up dating, even people I just dated randomly, when they don't understand, well, how come you don't cry? How come you're not emotional? How come you don't validate my feelings? I just say I'm not built that way, right? My dad's like an iron rock, and I think I'm even more of an iron rock than my father, right? And I'm just not built that way. I'm just not built that way. And then some female haters be like, dude, see, you didn't cry. You did let your emotions out. I'm like, hey, believe me, if there's a proper place and time, I will. Right? If I lose an animal, I cry. If I lost my grandmother's, I cried. But, you know, just going through a breakup or anything, I don't cry over those. Not anymore. It's just, yeah. And if you want me to validate your feelings, it's just, you know, if I'm not doing it through my actions, you know, if you just want me to do it through words, I'm just basically going to tell you what you want to hear. You know, it's not authentic. So, yeah, you guys have to stand your ground, man. But, yeah, don't let chicks like this bully you. I mean, she's just kind of like a big bully, right?
Makes me uncomfortable. Why on earth would you do something that compromises my safety, emotionally, mentally, or financially? So it begs the question, if that continuously happens, you continuously keep hurting me, or I have to continuously keep expressing how I'm feeling, you are not the person for me. And that is okay.
Great.
There is no need
Goodbye.
to keep arguing. There is no need to keep going on and on and on. They heard you. They just don't want to do it. Guess
Thank
what?
you.
They know what makes you uncomfortable. They don't care. I don't care if they're...
No, it's not that they don't care. It's just that it shouldn't matter. That's just who they are. Again, they're just built differently. Like, this is how she's built. It's like it'd be like me demanding, hey, stop pointing your finger and put your hands in my face. I mean, that could be corrected, actually. But it's like, stop being so loud, abrasive. Stop, like, flying off the handle over dumb things. And expecting that from her, she's just not built that way. So, you know what? I'm just not going to date you because that's not my persona. She would need a dude who is more high energy than her. I think that would be a proper relationship for her, like more high energy. But even if she got this fantasy beta male that she's here, you know, talking about, like, oh, you should be validating who I am, and if I'm feeling threatened or afraid, you should be like, come to my rescue. You know, like this fantasy beta that all these women talk about. Even if you got that guy, you would just crap all over him. You would just dump all over him because he's not, you know, he's not giving you this. This emotional, you know, this, like, taking you on this emotional roller coaster like you are complaining about here on your social media all day.
Telling you they care. You can't say you care and then just turn around and do what you want to do. Oh my God, and you know what's crazy? Is that's okay. If you want to be selfish, you're more than welcome to. Do it by yourself.
Jesus, why is she so angry? This chick is just, yeah, you know, when they say that statistically a lot of people out there are walking around with mental disorders, here you go.
Don't get into a relationship when you know you're not mentally ready. Damn, working myself up. You're in a relationship, it is a requirement that your feelings be considered. If they don't, leave.
It's not a requirement your feelings be considered, right? You can't require anything of anybody. You have to find somebody who is like that, right? But the thing with these damaged females is they don't want somebody who's like that. They want somebody who is exactly what they're complaining about, you know, because that is what gives them energy, and that's what keeps them alive in life, sadly. I mean, it's just this like toxic energy that they gravitate towards. But regardless, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to share, anything you'd like to add, please drop them in the comments below. And I will see you down there in my comments, son. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. Also, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube, and especially whenever I live stream. A lot of you guys complain like, oh, I missed the live stream. Why didn't you tell me? It's like, dude, you gotta hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified like that anytime I live stream, right? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And for you guys who want to support all of my incredible work I am sharing with you guys, my incredible coaching lessons I'm teaching you guys, all this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill, diamond pill content that I'm sharing with you guys, the best way to support me, best way to show you love me is to jump in my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students out there are cold approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making things happen every single week, no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what new presidential administration is taking over, no matter what new virus is taking over, doesn't matter. We are out there making things happen and living our lives to the absolute fullest and just meeting the best looking women on the planet. I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn this stuff. And right now, the first month is only $1, right? Still only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. So all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.